All right, folks, buckle up, because today we're diving deep into something pretty wild. This thing called underground AI.
Underground AI.
Yep, and it's all about making videos with AI. But get this, also making money from them.
Okay, now you've got my attention. AI and videos, that's definitely a hot topic right now.
Yeah, right. And, well, their website is something else.
Is it good, bad?
It's definitely something. It's like they took every marketing buzzword, cranked it up to 11. You've got your effortless video creation and secret Google AI, even clone voices. Like, whoa.
I think I'm starting to get the picture. It sounds a bit over the top.
Just a tad. But okay, hype aside, what's underground AI actually promising here? Let's get down to brass tacks.
So essentially they're saying you can create these, engaging video content without needing to be on camera, write scripts, or even have your own product.
Whoa, so it's like a ghostwriter, but for video. And the ghost is like a robot with a YouTube algorithm brain.
Pretty much, yeah. The AI handles all that content creation, heavy lifting. So you can theoretically focus on strategy and hopefully, the rewards. But one of the big things they're pushing is making videos in multiple languages.
Cool, though, multiple languages.
Yep, opening up a much wider audience for your content.
Okay, see, now that's interesting. Like, my Spanish is, let's say, rusty at best. But imagine being able to reach a Spanish-speaking audience with, marketing that sounds like a native speaker.
Exactly.
That's huge for businesses trying to, expand globally.
Absolutely. And then there's the feature they really highlight, voice cloning. You can make videos using AI-generated voices.
Oh, come on, really?
Yeah. They say they have a library of celebrity voices, too.
Wait a second. So I could have, like, say, Morgan Freeman narrating my blog post about the history of garden gnomes? I mean, I doubt he'd be into that.
Yeah.
But the possibilities.
It's definitely attention-grabbing. But I think before you commission an AI Morgan Freeman for your gnome blog, we should maybe take a step back and look at the bigger picture here. What's cool about this underground AI, it's not just about making videos, right? It's about how AI is like changing this whole online business game, especially for folks who, aren't tech wizards.
Okay, now that you mention it, yeah, there's a bigger picture here.
Exactly. Think about it. Making pro-looking videos used to mean expensive equipment, editing software, maybe even like a whole crew. But now, with these AI tools, anyone can potentially create some pretty compelling content.
So it's like that whole democratization of content thing, but for video.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Right. It levels the playing field, gives small businesses, entrepreneurs, even folks with like a passion project, the tools to compete in this world that's, just dominated by video these days.
Yeah, no, for sure. But let's be real. There are already a ton of videos out there, right?
Yeah.
Like, how does underground AI say people can actually stand out, make money from all this AI stuff?
So they focus a lot on YouTube Shorts, those short-form videos everyone's watching.
Oh yeah, those are everywhere these days.
Right. So they show you how to make content just for shorts with the goal of getting views, subscribers, and ultimately qualifying for YouTube's monetization program.
Right, because YouTube does actually pay you for views if you meet their, requirements. It's not just about like going viral.
Yeah, exactly. And underground AI doesn't just stop at YouTube. They also talk about like affiliate marketing, driving traffic to offline businesses, even offering video creation services to other people. It's like they're trying to give you this whole toolbox for leveraging, AI video content to build an actual online business.
So it's not just making cool videos, it's having a strategy, like actually using them to get somewhere.
Yes, precisely. And that's where the human element still matters, right?
Right.
The AI can create the content, but you got to figure out how to use it effectively.
It's like the AI is the sous chef, whipping up all these ingredients, but you're still the head chef, right? You decide what to make and how to present it.
I love that analogy, yeah. AI handles the technical stuff, but you're still the creative force.
Makes sense. Okay, so they're all about empowering people to create, monetize these videos, but what about like the flip side? What about all this AI-generated content flooding the internet? I mean, is that a good thing?
Yeah, that's a valid concern. And it's something we all need to be talking about more, as these tools get easier to use.
Because not everyone's going to use them, responsibly. We've already seen how AI can be used to make like misleading content, harmful stuff. I mean, think deep fakes, right?
Exactly. And that's where critical thinking, media literacy become even more important. We've got to be aware of the potential for, manipulation, be skeptical of what we see online, double check things.
Like we all need to level up our BS detector.
Yeah, because the lines between real and fake are getting blurrier all the time.
Oh, for sure.
And, Underground AI does touch on this. They encourage users to be transparent about using AI and to, prioritize ethical content creation, which is good.
Yeah, it's good to hear they're thinking about that side of things.
Yeah.
Because it's like, even if you could technically make a video of, say, Abraham Lincoln endorsing your product, doesn't mean you should.
Right. Ethics and authenticity matter more than ever when anyone can create basically anything, with AI.
Absolutely. So what does all this mean for our listeners who are maybe thinking about using AI for their own stuff? What's the takeaway here?
I'd say, first of all, don't be afraid to experiment. These AI tools are really powerful. They can open up new possibilities, right?
Right.
But approach it with some caution and a strong ethical compass, I'd say.
So dive in, explore, but don't forget your moral compass.
Yeah.
Right? Because with great power comes great responsibility.
Exactly. And remember, AI is a tool. It's up to us, the humans, to decide how we use it.
All right, so we've talked a lot about underground AI, the good, the maybe not so good, and the whole wait, AI could do that thing. But before we wrap up our deep dive here, I'm curious what really stood out to you from all of this?
What I find really fascinating is how this AI video stuff connects to something much bigger. It's not just about making those slick marketing videos. It's about how we communicate in this digital world,
Okay, yeah, I see that. Tell me more about that.
So think about it. Video, it's already the main way we consume content online, right? Entertainment, news, even just connecting with people.
Yeah, for sure. Videos everywhere.
But as AI makes creating video easier, that amount of video content, it's just going to explode, right?
So are we talking a tsunami of AI generated videos? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Honestly, it's a bit of both. On one hand, it could lead to this incredible amount of creativity, right? People from all walks of life sharing their ideas through video. It's exciting.
Yeah, I get that. Democratizing storytelling, taking it to a whole new level.
Exactly. But on the other hand, it does raise some big questions. If anyone can make these hyper-realistic videos, how do we even know what's real anymore?
That's the part that kind of freaks me out a little, if you can't trust what you see and hear, what can you trust?
It's a valid concern, yeah. And as consumers, we got to be thinking about this, right?
Yeah.
Develop our critical thinking skills. Be aware of that potential for manipulation. Always question where the information's coming from.
It's we all need to become internet detectives or something, right?
Right.
Looking for clues, being skeptical.
Exactly. And, to their credit, Underground AI does address this a bit. They talk about ethical content creation, being upfront about using AI, making sure the content has a real value for the audience.
Okay, good. It's good to know they're thinking about that side of it too.
Yeah.
Because ultimately it's not just about the tech itself, it's about how we use it, right?
Absolutely. AI is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used in good ways and bad ways. We, the creators, we have to be responsible with it.
Right. So as we wrap up this deep dive, what's the one thing you'd tell our listeners who are, maybe feeling a little overwhelmed by all this AI stuff?
I'd say don't be afraid to jump in and explore. There's so much potential here, and it's a really exciting time to be a creator, right?
Yeah.
But do it with a critical mind, a strong sense of ethics, and a commitment to creating something authentic, something valuable.
I like that. Be curious, be ethical, be authentic. Yeah, that's a good way to approach all this AI stuff, wouldn't you say?
Couldn't agree more. And remember, this is just the beginning. The future of AI is still being written, and we all have a role to play in shaping it.
Well said. And on that note, it's time for us to sign off. Thanks to all our listeners for joining us on this deep dive into underground AI. Hopefully you learned something new, had some aha moments, and maybe even felt a little inspired to explore the possibilities of AI yourself.
And remember, stay curious, stay informed, keep asking those tough questions, because the more we understand about this tech, the better equipped we'll be for the future.
Until next time, happy creating, everyone.